I need to tell something about licenses inside the AudaxCeph. So this is a short presentation of floating license inside AudaxCeph. You may use one computer at your work. Such a configuration is very simple, and during the installation process you only need to click next, next, next in the installation wizard. 3 components will be installed. So one is AudaxCeph software, and then you have here a database and a license file. Let us focus on license file, which ends with .lic. So, for example, AudaxCeph 5.lic something. It's a binary file. This means that it's not man-readable. You see there that there is nothing useful inside. You will not find your name, your company name or clinic name or address, nothing. However, this information is written inside this file, but it is encrypted. Do not open and save it, because it can only be changed through AudaxCeph software. There is another information inside that license file as well. We'll focus on number of purchased licenses. So number of purchased licenses here. If we buy 1 license, there will be number 1. If we buy 2, there will be number 2. Then the number of used licenses. If 1 AudaxCeph is running, there will be number 1. If 2 are running, there will be number 2, etc. If AudaxCeph is not running, this number is 0. So number of used licenses when software is not running is 0. And this is the number of available licenses, which indicates how many licenses are available to run. Here is just an example of the table. If AudaxCeph is not running, then again number of used licenses is 0, and there are no available licenses. So not running here on that computer. On the other hand, if 1 AudaxCeph license is running, the number of used licenses here will change to 1, and the number of available licenses is, in this case, 0. Let us compare the tables again. So let us focus on red numbers. Numbers of purchased licenses does not change, but the status of used and available licenses depend on the fact if the software is running or not. Another example with 2 purchased licenses here. So we have 2 purchase licenses. On the left side, software is not running. On the right side, 1 license is running, which means that 1 is in use and 1 is available. But we want to talk more about the computer in the network. Of course, you can buy 1 license for each computer, but it's usually not needed on all the computers at the same time. We suggest, we suggest that you buy 1 license and install AudaxCeph on the server computer and activate the license on it. So we have here a server computer, and license is activated on that server computer, and the next step would be to install AudaxCeph on other computers as well. I will later show you where to connect these software installations with server. So let us assume for the moment that installation and assignments are done. So we have 1 license file on the server, and there is 1 purchased license. In this case, 0 used and no 1 is available, and one here is available to run. Now I run software on the left computer in the image, and AudaxCeph looks into the license file to check the numbers and finds 1 available license. So it starts and changes the license status inside the license file. In this case, there are no licenses available anymore. Of course, when AudaxCeph is exited, it frees the license and number of available licenses is set back to 1. Okay, where can we set this? You can use configure in files menu, so file, configure, and then one dialog will open. Choose tab files and select the path for a license file. I hope that this information is useful, that it helps, and we are available for further questions. Send us an email to our mail address or visit our webpage for more information on AudaxCeph.